Owen Williams, Pontypridd winger, pre-match interview before the Glamorgan Wanderers game. Owen, you came to Ponty in a way that very few players have through not through pre-season matches or through trials, but playing against us for Blackwood in the Swalec Cup. What's your backstory? Where have you come from? Where have you played before now?
Well, I started off in Blackwood Minis when I was about 11 years old. Played all the way through the ranks up until youth level. Then I had a couple of games for Blackwood Stars, then progressed the Blackwood first team. I was still in youth at the time, but then I wasn't very well for about 18 months, 2 years, so I couldn't play rugby at all. But when I came back playing, I played for the Stars again, and then progressed to the first team. And when I was in the first team during, I think it was the 08 season, we played Pontypridd in the cup at home. Well, first of all, I couldn't go over how many people were there for starters at Blackwood. I played them in the cup, and then I had a phone call the week after asking me to come down, and well, here I am today.
What was the story with the phone call? Who gave you the call?
As far as I can, it was Wayne Cullen actually gave me the phone call. He asked me to come down training. Asked me to come to the barracks then after that, sign on the dotted line. But I came training, played in a friendly game against the Army, I think it was. And then I signed up straight away. I played on permit for the rest of the season, and obviously played in the final then. And then I signed for the season after.
And you're known as a bit of a high ball expert. You get under the Gary Owen and under the big boot. Gunter's been known to pop a few up for you. What's the do you practice doing that? Is that something you've specialised in?
Well, I don't know. Since I started playing on the wing, because believe it or not, when I was a kid, I was outside half. I think a lot of people would be shocked by that. My hands.
I didn't know that.
But I gradually got shifted out to the wing. But then, as I grew taller, I suppose it was just something that when I was playing in Blackwood they utilised, really, just putting the ball up, and I just got used to it, and I don't really practice it, to be honest. I just love chasing after a high ball, and sometimes I catch the impossible ones and drop the easy ones.
Such is the nature of the game,
yes,
eh?
Yes.
The training's been a bit different, I gather, with Chief as head coach now, Dale McIntosh as head coach. Is there anything he's bringing into the set routines that we can expect this season? Is there anything you want to discuss?
Well, I think we're working more as a team this year. We're integrating the forwards and the backs together. We've looked at the ruck area quite a lot, because there's a lot of changes in the ruck area this year with Jacqueline and so forth. So yeah, it's just a lot more. I think a bit more dynamic really this year. And I think the backs are looking sharp, the forwards are looking strong. So I think we got one of the best squads. Well, certainly the best squad I've been involved in anyway.
And you mentioned at the very top of the interview, you couldn't believe how many people were at Glamorgan Park in Blackwood. It was Glamorgan Park, isn't it? Glamorgan Park in Blackwood, yeah. What's the how does it feel down here to run out in front of a bigger crowd?
Well, there's no way to describe it really. I mean, it's the best feeling in the world, running out of that tunnel there. You're in the fans shouting "Ole, ole, ole," and it's just, it's unbelievable really. It gets the tingles on the back of your neck. I think the best person who described it really was Wyatt, when he said he felt he was back at home when he ran out on that pitch, and he heard the tingles in the back of his neck.
That's nice to hear, because we get a few boys coming back into the ranks. A few of the boys who play professionally. Nuttall has been away and come back. Wyatt has been away and come back. Would you ever think of going away and coming back?
Well, unless I was forced away, I wouldn't be going anywhere really. No, I love it here, absolutely love it. Even though I'm not from the town, I love it. My mother is actually from Treharris, and she came to watch Ponty when she was a kid, when the likes of Tommy Davey was playing. So I do have some sort of connection with the club, but now I just feel it's like my hometown club now.
I was going to ask about that, because is the Valley's mentality? What is this spirit that this club seems to have? It's because of course you're a Blackwood boy, sort of Newbridge, Gwent way, yeah. I guess, and you wouldn't consider Newport calling then?
No. Well, I just never. When I was playing for Blackwood, I was just loving playing rugby. I didn't really think about going any higher. I did play 1 or 2 games for Cross Keys on permit, but as soon as I had the offer for Pontypridd, my coach at Blackwood just said, go for it. He says it's a fantastic club, so just go for it. It's the fans they get behind the team. And he says the best supported club in the Premiership, so he couldn't ask for a better club, really.
Owen Williams, very good to speak with you. Good luck today. Thank you very much indeed.
Thank you.